Hey everyone, so this week's flip video is going to be pretty simple. I am going to go over your writing assignment that you will be working on for the next couple of weeks and kind of prepare you to be thinking about a few things before coming to class on Tuesday concerning the reading that you've been doing in your classics for young readers. So the first thing that I want to draw your attention to is that this week I have created for you your writing assignment. This writing assignment will not be directly from the OLS. It has been created by me. The rubric has been created by me, and you will submit this and see this assignment actually in Study Island. So I'm going to show you how to access this, and I'm also going to show you how to submit this assignment. So when you log into Study Island, you'll go to Study Island, www.studyisland.com, right? And I know that Miss Throneberry gave you guys your usernames and passwords last week, and you guys did an assignment in there for her in math class. But if you have forgotten, remember that your username is your student ID number followed by the @ symbol and the word ARVA. And then your password should be ARVA, all lowercase. Okay, so pretty simple. So when you log in, you're going to see something that looks like this. You'll see Miss Throneberry's math class, which you guys did in class last week. And then you'll also see either Burns' homeroom or Miss Throneberry's homeroom, depending on which homeroom you're in. If you're in my homeroom, you'll see Burns' homeroom, obviously, and if you're in Miss Throneberry's, you'll see Throneberry homeroom. What you're going to do for English is you're going to click that plus button. When you click that plus button, you're going to see that you have an assignment that's been posted. The Memoir Descriptive Writing About a Special Place assignment. And you see right underneath it, it is due September 11th, 2015 by the end of the day. The end of the day means 11:59 p.m. Okay? So that's when it'll shut off for you. So if you click on this, it's going to show you the assignment that I have created for you. Okay, so up here you've got the assignment title, Memoir Descriptive Writing About a Special Place, your due date, Friday, September 11th, at the end of the day. And then it's got additional information. This is really important, additional information actually, so you don't want to overlook this. It says that you're going to use Unit 1 and 4 in the OLS to write one essay. Now in the OLS, it's going to instruct you to write 2 essays. I don't want you to write 2 essays because I'm combining these assignments. You will not write 2 separate essays. The idea is to combine these 2 units by writing a descriptive memoir around a specific place. Unit 1 and 4 will provide you with valuable tools to create a well-designed and crafted narrative. After completing this one essay, however, you will be able to mark both Unit 1 and 4 complete. Essay will be scored by teacher using the rubric provided by the teacher and not the OLS. So again, you're going to use Unit 1 and Unit 4 as your guides because Unit 1 is all about memoir writing and Unit 4 is about descriptive writing and writing about a special place. And I thought, hey, let's write one essay that does both those things. Let's write a memoir about a special place, right? Because memoirs usually center around a special place a lot of times. Stories from your life about a special place. So you're only writing one essay, but at the end you can mark both units complete. Okay, so you're not going to write one essay that's a memoir and one essay that's a descriptive writing piece about a specific place. You're just going to write one essay that does both of those things. So underneath this, you'll see the actual assignment, which again is different from your OLS, so you will just completely disregard the essay assignment in your OLS and only use the tools from Unit 1 and Unit 4 in the OLS and composition to help you. Okay, I probably should have put that in there. I might edit that to say use Unit 1 and Unit 4 in composition. Oh wait, I've got it down here. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so directions. You read several autobiographies in which the authors told true stories about themselves while using entertaining language and description. Now it's your turn. You're going to be continuing reading those autobiographies this week. You should have started last week with Mark Twain's Cub Pilot, but we're going to be talking about that this week in class, some of those pieces that you've been reading and will continue to read this week. So now you're going to be thinking about a specific place in your life that holds an abundance of memories. This might be a grandmother's house, a childhood tree house, a restaurant, or your best friend's pool. It only needs to be a place that you could describe well and that holds a memory that's significant to you. Once you've thought of this special place, pick one memory that happened within this place. The memory can be sad, it can be happy, it can be suspenseful, it can be exciting. It doesn't have to be, something that's just happy. Just think of a special place. Think about what that place looks like and all the different sensory details that go into that place, and pick one memory that happened there. So again, you're combining those two ideas of doing a descriptive writing piece and a piece, a narrative story in your life. Okay? Before you write, you need to plan. First, create a sensory chart or graphic organizer in which you analyze 5 senses you experience within your special place. What sights, sounds, smells, and tastes are present in your special place. Then you need to plan the events of your memory within your special place using a plot line that occurs within your special place. Make sure to include at least 8 to 10 events in chronological order. Now down here, there's an area that says View Graphic Organizer. If you click on that, it's going to show you what a plot line looks like. So this is what a plot line looks like, right? So it's like a line. And I'm asking that you have 8 to 10 events. So first I went to the sandlot in our neighborhood. Next I stepped up to the base and the pitcher threw me the ball. Before I knew it, I had blacked out. When I woke up, everyone was standing in front of me and asking if I was okay. They explained to me that the ball had hit me right in the eye, and I had a black eye right before Easter, and so all of our Easter pictures reflect that. Whatever, okay? So that would be the kind of events that you would want to list on a plot line in chronological order, meaning from first to end, in preparation to write your narrative piece about a specific place, okay? So that graphic organizer is there to help you. Okay, so, where was that? Okay, once you have planned your story, write a 2 to 3 page narrative, making sure to include sensory language to thoroughly describe the setting and the characters. That means lots and lots of descriptions about what the setting looks like, smells like, tastes like, touches, all of those sorts of things, what you hear in that specific special place. Also what the characters in that story are going to be looking like, sounding like. That includes things like I could hear my grandmother's soft whisper as she talked to her cat while she patted his soft fur or something like that. You need to make sure that you include those kind of descriptions about the characters in your stories. Make sure that there is dialogue that reveals the character traits and action. So you're going to want to embed lots and lots of things that people said, okay, so that we can really feel like we know them, right? Because dialogue so often reveals to us characteristics of people. The way we talk just tells a lot about us. So make sure you include that. Transition words to shift to new events in the story. So words like later that night or the first thing I did. You're going to want to make sure that you have those transition words that really help the reader understand how the action is progressing. And then, of course, good grammar and mechanics. And then right underneath this, it says your essay will be assessed using the following rubric. This is the rubric that I'm going to use to assess your essay, okay? So it's worth 70 points, as you can see here, on a scale from 1, 5, 7, and 10, based on how well you meet each thing. I'm going to let you independently look at that on your own. The one that I really wanted to highlight here, though, was there's one part that says sensory language. Highlight 20 instances of sensory language. That means that I want you, when you are typing your paper, because down here at the bottom, you can type, okay? And when you're typing your paper, I want you to use this highlighter tool right here to actually, so I'm going to say the cold wind blew through my hair as it whistled in the trees. Okay, and so that's a sensory detail because I have a feeling and I have, you know, what it sounds like. And you would highlight that. Okay, always yellow. It's easier to see a highlight of yellow. Oh, why did that not take? There it goes, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, so once you've typed in, you've copy and pasted this in the box, you highlight those pieces. And then, when you're done, you're going to want to save it. And I think where's the submission button? Maybe that's all you do. Okay. If there's something other than just say, oh, turn in composition. I'm sorry, guys. Man, it's Sunday night, so, you know, I'm coming off the weekend. You'll turn in the composition when you're done, and that will submit it to me for grading, okay? But again, you're going to want to make sure that you highlight at least 20 areas where you have sensory language, okay? I'm going to exit out of it. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to show you where this was, show you how to access it, show you how to submit it, and let you know that it is due on September 11th, so in 2 weeks. All right. This week we are going to be talking about those autobiographical pieces that you have been reading lately. Okay, so in Units 1 in Literature and Unit 2 and 3 in Literature, we're going to be talking a lot about how that sensory language and that dialogue, which are two things that you have to include in your essay, how those are really helping you visualize the setting. Even though they're true stories, how does the author really use sensory language, dialogue, and then also we're going to be talking about imagery as well. How does the author use those things to really make those stories come to life? Again, even though they're true stories, right? True stories don't have to be boring. Sometimes when we think autobiographies, we think boring, but that's not the truth. We all can tell our stories in interesting ways, and a lot of times we do that with sensory language, dialogue, and imagery. So we're going to be talking about that this week. So be thinking about that, and I will see you guys on Tuesday and Thursday.